Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray, as we talk outdoors every Saturday morning for 90 minutes. Thank you for all you folks listening on ESPN 790 here in Memphis, and of course for the folks out at 1520 and 95.3 in Brownsville, and News Talk 101.5 in Jackson, Tennessee, as we spread the good news about the outdoors in the tri-state area. And we're going to talk a little bit with a young lady here and her son about a company that has just taken the wind and gone with it. And I've got to have Frank Barton in here this morning. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry. Good morning, everybody.
Frank's got on his Indian motorcycle, and he's got on his Roseburg, Oregon cap from the Nationals. Master Nationals,
right.
Where he had 18,000 dogs this year.
We had a bunch. We'll have more this year, though.
Because you're going to come to St. Louis, or where are you coming to?
No, this year we're going to be in South Carolina.
South Carolina. That's a little easier than Oregon, right?
It'll be easier for me to get to.
That's for sure. But, hey, we have a monthly chat with Stacy Walker. It's just about to become normal here that we get Stacy on to talk Prime One Camo. Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning, guys.
We want to get
having a good one.
We're having a good one here. We're just fed up with rain and up and down temperatures and everything like that. And, so you have to
crazy.
Yeah, and somebody told me if I went to Mississippi, I'd have to get shots again. So I'm not going to cross the line. I'm going to try to stay healthy up here. And we got another guest with Stacy. Who we talking to with you, Stacy?
Cort Walker, my son. He's going to be manning the booth again today at the big boat expo.
That's
so
right.
If anybody hasn't been out there, go out and see him at the expo center because he'll be selling some Prime One.
That's it, Prime One. Hey, Cort, how you doing?
I'm good, Larry. How are you?
I'm doing great. And now, how old are you now?
I'm 18.
Unbelievable, Stacy. Unbelievable. And
I know they grow fast.
And how's Cole? How old is he?
He is 21, and he is at Bethel, getting ready to graduate with his first degree.
Unbelievable. Now, what are you doing, Cort?
I'm actually going to go to school here at Jackson State, close by, and I'm going to study in nursing and hopefully get my nurse practitioner after.
All right. Well, that sounds pretty good to me. I think I'll go back to school. Got me going here and everything. But let's talk Prime One, and Cort can listen in and then talk about what might be at the booth. But, Stacy, I know you've I've been to the webpage, Prime1Camo.com, and you can look at that and see all the different sponsors. Every time we talk, it seems like the addition. So bring us up to date on what's going on at Prime One as we get very near to one of my favorite times of the year, and that's turkey hunting. So tell us what's going on at Prime One.
Well, we're having a really good start to 2019. We've been heavy into the show season at SHOT Show in Vegas,
yeah.
and ATA Show, and then my crew will be going out to Ewa in Germany. We this week be on the lookout in Academy stores, Boot Barn, Cavender's, online. Justin Boot Company is launching their boots in our camo, so that we're excited about that. And of course, we're in full swing with all of our pro fishing guys.
Yes.
New to the additions to the team this year are Hank Cherry and Timmy Horton.
Well, okay.
We've kept, and we still have Randy Howe, Jason Lambert, Justin Atkins, Bradley Roy, Jesse Tekarani. So we're really excited about all the crew that we have on board with us for that. And in addition to that, we've now got all of the Mississippi State fishing team. We've got Bethel University. We have Lander University. We've got University of Alabama that's going to be wearing Prime One this year, and University of Kentucky. So several new additions on the college front, and of course the high school fishing's kicking in full swing as well. So we're going to be really, really busy. I'm getting ready to leave in about 2 weeks to go to Argentina red stag hunting.
Yes, yeah.
So lots of new stuff going on.
And you're taking Charlie Jones is going, right? I mean,
I am. That's right.
He hasn't
That's right.
He hasn't backed out yet. So okay.
No, we're ready to roll.
You don't get to come.
Yeah, you don't get to come. I know that.
Not me.
You got to do stuff around here now. You know, in Argentina right now, it's summer. I think it is. It's summer.
Well, getting ready to be fall. Actually.
Yeah, okay. You're getting ready to be fall. Yeah. So so I know you scouted all this out. And is there a certain what will you be wearing for a red stag hunt in Argentina? What kind of pattern?
You know, we're going to go with the MP pattern because it's our multi-purpose and Argentina. You know, at that time of the year, it's in the mid temperatures. You know, lows in the might get into the 30s, but it's really like between the 60s and the 40s. And, you know, there's a lot of brown, but there's also still a lot of green. So we figure that's going to be the best case scenario. Joe Thomas with Ultimate Match Fishing and American Archer is the one that he goes out to this ranch. And Shockey has been out there, Pigman. So it's a very popular place that we're going. We're going to La Pampa.
You going to La Pampa. Now, that is that near the mountains or is it in the Pampas or
It is right on the edge of what's considered Patagonia.
Oh,
so
okay.
You get into some low hills.
Oh, my goodness.
Getting into some mountain range.
My goodness, and you're making the boys stay home. And
they got to hold down the home front.
You got to keep that. And talking to Stacy Walker and her son Cort. Cort's out at the Mid-South Sports RV and Boat Show. I'm having trouble putting that RV in there because that's an addition for this year. Cort's going to be holding down the fort. Cort's also going to be involved with me on Sunday morning when we have our vendors worship service, which I'm privileged to lead for many, many years. So what's the Prime One booth going to have in it out there? What's it got in it?
Well, you know, we got some great deals coming this weekend. You know, it being Valentine weekends and stuff. We've got a bunch of awesome deals. One of the super exciting things that I like to do is we have our 2-for-show specials. A lot of our stuff, we have sales. If you buy one, you can get another one for a low price. I don't want to quite say what it is yet because I want y'all to come out and check it out. We got some awesome deals. We also have something that we just added is the prize wheel. And, you know, with any purchase of $40, you're going to get to spin and a chance to win anywhere from a koozie all the way to a hoodie. And so, you know, that's just another fun way to add to this weekend.
Oh, I can tell who you're connected to. Okay. You know, it's, I don't know who came up with that idea. Maybe your dad came up with the idea with Lance. But the prize wheel, y'all hear that? The show opens today out at the Agri Center at 9 a.m. and will close at 7. Be back on Sunday from 10 to 5. And the prize wheel will be at the Prime One Camo booth. And I know that I know the folks at the show are glad to have you guys as part of that. And maybe I talked a little bit about another thing that's I'm really proud of. I still have a couple of the cross. What is it? I keep forgetting. Cross Power.
Cross Power.
Yes, the Cross Power. Will you have some of that out there? Or are you gonna?
We will have some of that. We will.
And tell our listeners what that is.
Well, you know, with me and my brother, it was about probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Y'all were just kids. Yeah.
Yes, we were little tots.
But
you know, we were looking for ways to share our faith, and you know, in a society where it's harder and it gets harder each year.
Yeah.
To share your faith, we were looking for ways to make it easier, and we come up with a line of products to specifically help us share our faith. So when someone asks us about it, we can say, you know, this is my Cross Power, and it gives us a chance to open the door to sharing our faith.
It really does, folks, and you'll be able to see those things. And I guarantee you, we'll probably, if I could talk them into this, Bartlett Hills Wild Game Dinner, March 16th. I told you about that, Saturday, March 16th. I guarantee you, maybe we can coach them to give us a little bit of those things because I love to go along with those. And again, we're talking to Stacy Walker and her son, Cort. And Stacy with the Prime One example on that. I tell you what, folks, that Firestorm is hard to beat. I mean, I just love that.
No, Sandstorm.
I mean, and Sandstorm. I just love that pattern. And folks may say Stacy has a background in art. We've talked about this, an art degree. I didn't realize that how this came about, but you also have a passion for the outdoors. And you guys, what, 5 years? How many? What? 4 years?
We just turned 4 years old.
4 years old. Can you imagine what life was like for me when I was 4? You know, I can't. It changed in a hurry. But in 4 years. So what's 2019? We hadn't talked to you since last year. What's going to happen at 2019 at Prime One?
Well, we're going to kick off real in full swing this month, coming in March with our pattern, Woodlands, which is our turkey pattern. It's a greener version that's going to be launched internationally by Sealand International. It'll be available in 36 countries. We also have U.S. Pro, which is the tactical apparel maker that makes some of the military uniforms. They're going to be launching the same pattern at the same big IWA show in Germany. So we're really excited. Supposedly we're the only camo pattern that has ever had a hunting launch and a tactical launch of that magnitude at the same time. And we've got a lot of pack companies coming on board. We've got just various clothing. We've got one clothing company I'm real excited about. These guys make this really high-end specialty undergarments like hoodies and long-sleeve shirts and pants that even Tom Brady and the Patriots and the Green Bay Packers and all these guys wear under their uniforms when it's really, really cold. But they also make some really cool moisture wicking gear for summer. One of them has basically a built-in neck gaiter that turns into a full hood.
Come on.
Which I think is for the fishing community is going to be just huge. And we actually issued a contract with them this week, so I'm excited about that.
Wow. Well, I can tell you, I was decked out in my Prime One. I look really sharp in my Prime One camo over the winter. I did not use a single one of those little heat packs in my body.
Well, good deal.
Because I was so bundled up like the Pillsbury Doughboy that I didn't have to do this. Stacy, thank you for joining us, Cort. I'll see you out there later today at the show, and look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning. Okay, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.
All right, you have a great trip, Stacy. We want to talk to you when you get back, okay? Take care of Charlie for us, all right?
God bless.
All right,
Bye.
all right.
Bye.
Okay, Frank. They're busy, aren't they?
Stacy is a doer.
She is a doer.
There are people that I have, I met Stacy on your show a few years ago.
Yeah.
I wear some of her products.
Yes, you do.
And I watched what she's doing with that company, and it's pretty interesting how aggressive the growth has been. And I talk guerrilla marketing as a phrase that gets used a lot. And
out of Counts, Tennessee, too.
Stacy knows how to get things done.
She does. All right, you do too, Frank. I know you do. So, all right, let's take a break. Come right back. We'll talk waterfowl. Use waterfowl about an event that just happened recently, and one young man, he struck it rich at this hunt. Be right back.